Welcome to Gen Etc. This is Wild Bill. It is year one, Age of Hope, Crabuary. Jay, let's crank up the speed and get things going because we are learning today. Here's what we've got. I am certain these guys are going to make some kingdoms here. Hope, there we go. But we have a circle here and we have a bunch of islands. These are the geomes. Each one is one of them. Starting with grass and going clockwise, you got birch, swamp, corrupt, enchanted, maple, better. Each is a different one. This is all, a circle, and all of these biomes are equidistant from that from here. Okay, so it's no different sailing distance from here to here than it is from here to here, from here to here. I mean, I sat there and counted it out. It's accurate. So here's what I want to do. I want to find out of these races, are there any particular biomes that these guys are going to want to go after for whatever reason? Because, they like them. And we're going to run it 4 times because I started the humans up here, I started the dwarves over here, I started the orcs down here, and the elves down here. I'm going to run it 4 times, each time with them starting in a different quadrant because I want to see if where they are on the island is going to make a difference to what they end up grabbing to, or if they're going to, they're going to be in a particular biome they like more or are more productive in, and I'm going to be recording all of the results of this. So that's pretty geeked out for me. That's what I am going to do. Now let's see who we've got here while they're just sitting and growing, because I'm going to let it run until year 250 for each time. So here we go. In compassion we shine. Okay, so you're shining with compassion. That makes you Gunga Din. Okay. All right, and then you guys, who are you? You are dwarves. Arfirmer. Okay, balance in the darkness. Okay, balance in the darkness. Well, that could be a lot of things, but I'm going to call it a blind scale. Okay. That's a balance in the darkness. All right, now here we go. We have Zopak of Blood. Life is passion. Oh, okay. These guys are the lovey-doveys. Good name for orcs, I think. They'll be lovey-doveys today. Okay, and yes, almost like yoga here. Progress, safety, nature. Why are you guys so safety oriented here? Okay, progress, safety, and nature. Okay, you're the forestry service. All right, fine. Okay, so we got names for these guys. Anybody here ever play Mad Libs? Remember that? Because this kind of reminds me of that song. You can play with, you change the name, and when you go into it, they come up with whatever this is. And Mad Libs, it was a game you played at either the party or if you were on a long road trip, with mom and dad and all the kids are in the back. And you would name, you would say, okay, give me a noun. And you just give me a random noun. Okay, give me a verb. Okay, give me an adjective. Like a noun. Like dog. A verb, run, running, the adjective, swarthy, whatever. And then there's a story written down, and then you would just put whatever word got, generated by whatever got called out, and then read the story using those words that don't fit. And you get all kinds of crazy nonsense from doing Mad Libs, and it was quite fun, on those road trips and at the party. Another road trip game, Potato. Did you ever play Potato as a kid? And that's where you're on a long road trip, and so you got to be watching the road. And any time you see a Volkswagen Beetle, you shout Potato, and whoever sees the most, shouts Potato first and sees it first, kind of wins and gets bragging rights or whatever. Yeah, we did. That was pretty boring. Okay, somebody's got a boat. Forestry Service has a boat. Okay, maybe you should have been in the Department of Fishing. All right, so that means they're going to probably go somewhere soon. And I'm probably not going to make you endure all of this and watch everything. But wait a minute, what was this over here? I saw something. It was swirling around. Oh well, whatever it was, can't be that important. Oh, here we are. Low tribute, whatever that is. Low tax. Okay. Yeah. Again, I'm new. I'm seeing new things all the time. And again, I guess the more I play this thing, the more stuff I see, the more I'll get, the more goodies I'll get. Speaking of goodies, let's see what's running around here. Okay. Looks like we got stuff here. This is a sheep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are we like sheep? Have gone astray. Okay. What's running around? Something's running around up here. And just in case you want to know, the easiest way to know if you don't have these memorized, because you know what colors they are, because I don't, obviously. Starts right here at 12 o'clock is grass seeds, and then it just goes clockwise, bam, 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 and then savanna starts here, bam, 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 until you get to clover. Clover ends here, and then these two. This is the forest dirt, but with no biome on it at all. But it does have silver, gold, and ore. And then this is sand with no biome on it, just crabs, of course, with mithril, adamantium, and ore. So, but no biomes, and you got crabs. So no biomes, you got crabs. And I don't think I have just a sand one anywhere. All right, we got a cow here in the clover. Clover cows, gotta like that. Okay. Singularity, what is, okay. This is weird looking. We got angle, not an angel, an angle. Relax, Charlie. We've got an angle. Okay, yeah, angles. Okay, angles. All right, interesting. What's lying around amongst the flowers? It's a flower bud. What are you jumping around for? That's kind of weird for flowers. Okay, this is crystal. What's running around in crystal? A crystal sword. And his name's Reefium. Okay, Reefium, and is that like a metal you smoke? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, this is Arcane Desert. Anything living in here? Ooh, Sneaky Snake. Stealing root beer. Yeah, okay, you venomous Sneaky Snake. Okay, not a good thing. I just stay away from him. Okay, this is lemon, obviously, with lemon snails. I saw lemon men, but you know, I'm not there yet. That was on somebody's video. Okay, what are these? S'mores. Yes. Okay, s'mores. All right, that's good. Okay, I like s'mores is good. Why is there like light going on in here? Which one is this? This is infernal. What's going on infernal? Tagore, you are a fire skull. Okay. All right, good for you. Enjoy your fire skullness. Meow. Okay, stupid cats. Kidiots. All right, the kidiots have taken over the jungle. Okay, all right, that's because they're kidiots. Okay, we got wolves in the maple trees here. And in the savannah, what's running around in the savannah? If I can catch one here. Okay, you're a hyena. Saw you. So which one of you is Whoopi Goldberg from The Lion King? Okay, all right. Wasn't Chong in that? You know, I don't really know. Okay, paradox. That's what this one is. What's in paradox? A scorpion. Okay, a paradoxical scorpion. All right. We're good for this. And then this is celestial. What do we got? A sleeping unicorn. Candy Mountain Charlie. Oh, look, they took his kidney. Okay, I see what happened. All right, and this is permafrost. Anything in permafrost? Penguins. Okay. All right. Opus. Yeah, from Bloom County. Opus. The longest palindrome I know involves that. Sit on a potato pan. Opus. Oh, no, that's actually sit on a potato pan. Otis. Yeah. Okay. Still alpacas. All right. Yeah. That's a long palindrome. All right, this is Enchanted. What lives in Enchanted? I don't see anything living in Enchanted. Nobody's enchanted. Okay, that's cool. You don't have to be enchanted. You can just do your thing there. All right, this is garlic. What the heck would live in garlic? A garl. Okay, whatever a garl is. Yeah, a garl. Okay, a garl-ick. Okay, all right. Whatever. Again, I'm seeing these. I don't know these things. Okay. And we got frogs. Okay. Yeah, lots of frogs. Okay, they're froggies. Poisonous frogs. Oh, they know the difference between venomous and poisonous. Okay, very good. Corrupt. All right, you're corrupt. Okay, it should be nothing but politicians here. Rude skull. Okay, yep. Talking heads. Yep. Politician. Okay, I'm good with that. Swamp. And swamp is full of snakes. Okay, we got sneaky snake here too. I'm surprised you don't have frogs in the swamp. And then this is birch. Birch is full of sheep. Okay, so that's what's living in here. Now that we know we got, okay. Oh, yeah, somebody's gone somewhere. We have here our fine friends. Oops, stop this thing here. The Forestry Service. They have gone to garlic. Okay. The elves went to garlic first. I don't know why. And then the humans, the Gunga Dun. That's supposed to be Gunga Din. Okay. Oh, they went to grab the sand. It's for the, okay. Let's fix that. It's not Gunga Dun. It's Gunga Din. Gunga Din. Thank you. See, I'm glad somebody corrected me about that because I should have known better. And to cheat a friend, it's waste. No, I haven't done that. Okay, so blind scale hasn't gone anywhere yet. Lovey-doveys are just hanging out at home. Gunga Din's just not going anywhere, and the Forestry Service is well, they're keeping the vampires away. All right, it's only year 47. We are, as I said, going to let this run until year 250, and then we're going to see who has. Who's colonized what? Not going to be any wars. There's not going to be any alliances. Not going to be any rebellions. Everybody just do your thing. Look for the plot of land you want and go and take it. Let's see who takes what and what doesn't get taken at all after 250 years. So I'll see you in about 200 years, sir. All right, peace. And it's year 250. We are back. Let's see. Okay, well, the lovey-doveys never did build the love boat. I don't know why they didn't do that, but they didn't. Okay, but we do have just about everything else has been taken over here. We have a few that weren't here. The Arcane Desert. No one wanted to go to the Arcane Desert. Nobody wanted to go Infernal. No surprises there. Permafrost. Nobody wanted to take Permafrost. Okay. You know, people do live in that kind of area, Siberia, and such. Yeah, this one corrupted it. Right now, this is surprising. Swamp. Nobody went into the swamp. I mean, I declare Pogo would be most mystified. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save this one. This one I think was I think I had this was number 2. Yeah, I think that was number 2. Okay. Save that, and so now we are going to go to number 3 and load that up. And if I did this right, I hope I did this right, we should, okay, you see all of a sudden everything disappeared. That's how I figured out how to do everything was I started with the blank slate, and then I just I paused it, took ocean, and just measured out the pixels to make sure that everything was all, the right distance. So anyway, we're doing the same thing. This time the elves are in the north, the orcs here in the east, dwarves to the south, humans to the west. All right, so let's get some decent names here. King of Traits. Wait a minute. Hang on. Come on. This Kingdom Editor. Come on, back up here. There you go. All right. Hold our stone. Yeegosh. Okay, hold our stone. Hold our stone. That's going to be Jock Strap. Okay, you're the Jock Straps. You're holding your stone. Okay, hold our speed. Okay, all right. Okay. Hold our. Okay. Actually, I could have used that for either one. Um, all right, then we're just going to call you guys Fruit of the Looms. Is it F-R-O-O-T or F-R-U-I-T? I don't know if it's fruit like F-R-O-O-T. Maybe it is Fruit of the Looms. Okay. Yeah, it'll be you guys. I think that's appropriate here. Let's see. You guys. So go of dusk. What the heck's that mean? Forget remorse. Destroy frustration. Always strength. Okay. Got it. You are Biff Tannen. All right. Okay. And now then. Okay. These doors is abandon failure. No fear. Only prosperity. Okay, you are the Donald Trumps. That was pretty obvious. Okay, all right. So now you guys are going to do the same thing. And now, last time we did see, except of course in the South where they didn't bother building boats, that they pretty much followed the quadrants, as it were. But if they were up here, they went up there. They were up there, and etc. Although it ended up being more like a Mercedes symbol because the orcs never took to the sea. But and that may just hold true in every case. But there may be some biomes there may be some differences here, and that's what we're going to look and see. And so it is year 9 now, because it's starting at year 1. Every one of these maps starts in the very first month, right from the pause, ready to rock and roll. So we are going to take a look at this in 250 years and see what happens. And it's a quarter of a millennia later here, and these folks are having some fun. Well, Fruit of the Looms aren't. They got to the boats late again. Well, the orcs didn't do it at all last time, and this time they only went one. They went to Celestial. Once again, we have corrupt and swamp are not utilized at all. Same is true with the arcane desert and the permafrost. And of course corrupt. But there are a couple of interesting things showing up. Don't know if they're trends yet. Clover was done by humans twice in a row. Rockland was done by elves twice in a row, and a few other things. But we're going to look at that more carefully soon. Let's go ahead and save this. I think that was this one here, as I recall, because we're going to have fun with that later. Because, hey, we've gone this far. Let's do something else with them. So now we're going to go to the next one, and let's load this guy up. And so now the positions are, again, it's the same map, just different positions. This time, yep, you see all my my ocean markers are changed. Okay, they're getting their kingdoms going here. All right, so this time we have the orcs to the north. We have humans to the south. The elves are to the east, and the dwarves are to the west. Now let's get these named properly here. Kazazgang, okay. With blood and motherland, okay. And they're the Kazogs game with blood and motherland. They kind of look like that. I'm going to call you TMNG because you look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Your motherland is the sewer. Okay, all right. Maybe you'll find some splinters around there. Okay, our Führer, the dwarves, in spirits we trust. Okay, all righty. I got that. We are going to go with, since you're going to trust in spirits, what's a good one? Well, you're going to have to be seafaring, so we Rum boys. Okay, you guys like your rum. Okay, you're seafaring guys. Okay, so you're the rum boys. What do we got for you? Okay, Sturgendorf. Okay, couldn't you do something better than that? Unity brings honor. Okay, fine. We will. Uh, you guys, what do you want to do for Unity brings honor? Okay, well, let's go with nylon. Okay, only because it's a fabric. Okay, air or doubt? Air or doubt? Okay, air or doubt? Okay, okay. Is there nothing? Is there nothing? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll just let you guys ask that question. All right. So little different positions this time. Let's undo that here. Okay. We have with these guys in different spots, but everything else is the same. Okay, so now we're going to go another 200. Yeah, yes, another 250 years. There's going to be 1,000 years worth of testing during by the time this all done. But here we go, another 250. Let's see what happens. Well, I hope you enjoyed the last 250 years. It's been fun. All right, so a lot more even this time. The orcs did get off a little bit faster than they did, but still pretty slow. Only got 4 total, which was the same as the dwarves. They only got 4, 5 for the humans, 6 for the elves. Elves seem to be heading out a lot faster and getting more territory, but we'll look at it more in detail when we're all finished. Still, same territories didn't get touched. So let's go ahead and we're going to save this now. This one was this guy here. We're going to save that because we'll use that later. And now let's go to the final scenario, which is again the same thing. Just we are now starting, in the last possible position. Now do keep in mind that when I am placing these guys on the island, I place them all in the same spot on the cardinal directions every time. It's just that they disperse and they don't end up putting their kingdoms right where I put them. I don't know why, but hey, that's their thing. So, okay, you got one more. Come on. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, I don't even like the color, so we're going to change everything. All right, up north, we got the Dwarvesies, Gan, Potur. Okay, happiness through rock. Oh man, the possibilities are endless on this one. Happiness through rock. Okay. All right. Let's. Okay. Twisted Sisters. Okay, we're gonna go that way. I could have done everything, but they did the song "I Want to Rock," so happiness through rock. I want to rock. So we're gonna do Twisted Sisters. And also, yeah, I'm not gonna make you brown. You guys can be. Let's just do the red. Okay, you'll be red. All right. You guys are Valuard. Okay, forgiveness through tail. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call you the Episcopalians. I probably spelled that wrong, but yeah, I did spell that already. Episcopalians. Okay. All right, Episcopalians, happiness through tail. Okay. All right. Guided by justice. The orcs are guided by justice. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. So therefore, you guys, you're gonna be Judge Judy. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna be nature is good. Okay. All right. Since nature is good, I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do with you? Nature's. It could be just about anything. I'm gonna call you Elon Musk's. Okay, you're the Elon Musk's. Okay. All right. Okay. Why did I go that route? I don't know. But anywho's, same scenario one more time. We're going to see who gets going, who gets off their rocks quickly, and off to their what they're going to actually take. Are there going to be some similarities? How this is going to play out? We are going to find out. So I will see you in when it gets to 250, and we will kind of wrap this up and take the next step from there. See you in a bit. All right, it has been a long night here. All right, you guys have done your thing, and well, once again, the humans and elves are outstripping. All right, so what am I taking away from this little exercise, running all four of these? Well, uh, when you leave everybody alone and they're not fighting each other or themselves through rebellions or battles, this is how do they develop? And it was kind of interesting. The humans outdid everybody overall. 27 times they colonized. 90. There's 96. Well, 24 islands, 96 total out of 4 runs, but 5 of them were never touched by these guys. I'm certain there's something sapient in the game that will like the swamp and corrupt. I'm surprised no one bothered with the swamp. That really kind of was odd. But obviously the orcs do not develop quickly because I did notice, you probably did too, that they had a tendency, all of them did, they wouldn't jump on another island until they had a reasonable amount of development on the existing ones. And that was the case of all of them. And the humans were the fastest in developing their infrastructure and expanding, followed by the elves, close second with 25. The dwarves were in third place with 19 total that were taken, and the orcs only had 5. They were definitely the slowest. Now, when you put battle into the picture, that's going to happen next time, and we start figuring out there's going to be different behaviors. Now, as far as who liked what, interesting. Here's one, clover. 3 times clover was colonized by humans. And it's the only island, it's the only, genome that was colonized by the same race 3 times. There were also only 3 biomes that were colonized once each by each race, that being grass, birch, and the enchanted realm. Each had a human, an elf, and an orc, and a dwarf colony on them. The rest of them essentially had 2 of one and then 1 of the others. It would be 2 humans and a dwarf and an elf, or 2 elves and a dwarf and human, or something like that. And the orcs, of course, they never actually did 2 in a row. They only did 5 total. So that was interesting that the humans tended towards the clover on this too. So I learned something. I'm going to kind of mull over this data because I charted everything here. And then we're going to continue on my journey through WorldBox as an old dude just trying to sort this out. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you actually watched it through all this, like, subscribe, make a comment, all that routine. And we'll see you next time. Peace.